The night of the brush-off competition and awards ceremony sort of unfolds like this. We have the artwork all around, we have wonderful music playing in the background, and we have the judges with their clipboards walking through, choosing their final choices for the awards that night. Guests are mingling and artists are walking through with the guests. And then we have some poignant information that comes our way with some great guest speakers. We don't spend a lot of time dwelling on things. We want this evening to be a celebration, but at the same time we want to share the message of we are supporting a great cause, art-based projects for people living with Alzheimer's.
That art therapy could be used in someone with minimal symptoms as a way to perhaps rewire themselves and maybe delay progression. It also can be used for someone who has dementia at the point where they are about to lose control and they go to a nursing home. And another stage when you're in a severe stage of dementia and you need some kind of social interaction.
So welcome to the 6th annual brush-off competition and awards. Tonight we are going to be judging and we are going to be offering some awards for first and second, third, and honorable mentions, and as well as the crowd choice. There's a lot of beautiful art tonight, and I'd like to thank all of the artists. How about a round of applause for the artists who took part in this? There's such a nice cross-section of different types of art, and we've really enjoyed looking at them and judging them, and a lot of them have sold tonight, which is great because half the proceeds go to the artists and half go to Alzheimer's art programs, which is fantastic. Okay, so we're going to go judge. On va commencer le jugement, which is very good. I'm very judgmental as a person, so I'm looking forward to this. And we'll be back in just a little while with our results tonight and with your choices as well. So thank you very much.
So from that point, we now have the second tier of judging, which is the awards ceremony. The judges step aside and now deliberate. And it's a very exciting process. And while they're doing that, the public is voting on People's Choice Award, which is probably the most exciting award that anybody can get because you're really getting accolades from the general public.
And we have a winner.
We do, but let me ask you one question.
Number 2.
Apart from the emotions that you felt and loving the pieces, did you find from doing the first level of judging where you only saw them online, you knew nothing about the artists, you didn't know their incredible stories, all you saw was looking at them, did you find a huge difference from round 1, picking the works, to seeing them in person, and did you change your thought process?
I did once.
It looked a lot different in person than it did.
Right.
I thought it looked very nothing when I saw a picture of it, but when I saw it in person, it's extraordinary.
And I never saw them online, and at all. I opted
That's
not
right.
to.
That's right.
Love the technique, and when I first saw it, I didn't think it was birds because all this water situation is going on. There's floods, there's hurricanes, and I was touched by the fact that you looked like flight paths of all planes trying to take off. But then I saw it was like what? So I didn't look at the name until afterwards.
She's the bird.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, I was divided with Giuliano's, right, with the Watcher Underneath the Sky. Twilight Sky, is it? Excuse
Yeah.
me. And I thought technique superb. In agreement with Dorota and
I
yourself.
agree, too.
Absolutely.
And
So
by the way, the Copeland one was my number 3rd.
What we all know is the so controversial Andrew Carter. Let's just
I'm
see.
not controversial, I'm just the voice of the people, that's all.
Okay.
third.
So
Third.
Because,
I had the other one as third.
but the happy women like
No, my
Carter.
third was something else altogether. She was always my
It's a
second.
democracy. You
My
can't.
third is somebody else.
Okay, so
It's
And
not
now-
a democracy,
Yes.
you guys are bullies. And,
No.
you're
Yeah.
wrong.
You know what,
How are you
guys?
compromising?
I can tell you one thing. We've managed to figure out first prize,
Yeah.
and we're in
Prize.
consensus.
For
That's
third?
worth
Oh, for
something.
God's sake,
Okay?
this is too
Cheers.
easy. Can we
Cheers.
find
So
those
we've
here?
got our 3 prizes.
Cheers, my dear.
Our honorable mention, which is 3rd place, goes to a painting that we all loved. We all loved it because of the way it reflects the personalities in the painting. And you can tell what's going on with each of them, and it's a moment in time that is very familiar to us. The painting is called Friendship by Laura Granata. It's the 3 women sitting and commiserating. Second place at the 6th Annual Brush Off. Deuxième place. It's an artist who used to be, it's the May Cutler Award, and it's an artist that used to be a nurse and has been painting for the last 12 years. And she has a couple of very nice paintings here. We didn't agree on which one should win. I thought the other one should win, but the rest of the judges, am I allowed to say that? Okay. It was a split jury, but we all agreed that her paintings are delightful, and we love the colors, and we love the mood, and we love the way that she uses light and color. And that is Catherine Benny and Sunny Day in the Forest, the birch trees in the yellow.
Well, I have to say it's a proud moment because, you know, we're in our studio and it's small and the paintings are one behind the other and we don't get a chance to see them up in lights. So when you come to something like this and see it well displayed amongst other beautiful works, it's nice. It's definitely encouraging to keep going and getting compliments and encouragement from people. Yeah.
And first prize, the Brush Off Award. It's a painting that caught everybody's eye. It's got wonderful color, wonderful artistry, and a great mood. We love the eyes, too. It's by Gianni Giuliano. It's called The Watcher Under the Twilight Sky.
I entered this competition because of the Alzheimer cause. I never told anybody, probably from the organizers, but my grandmother actually passed away from Alzheimer's disease, so it was a cause that really meant a lot for me. And I felt like a sort of calling to participate to this competition because of that. So, you know, all the works here tonight were all fantastic, you know, and I just feel fortunate to be part of this event.
This is interesting because, again, this is an artist who like is a little bit surprised that so many people were interested in her art tonight. And everybody thought it was a rose, but she painted it as a kite. But it does look like a rose, and she acknowledges that. That's a beautiful rose. But that just shows what that art is in the eye of the beholder, and everybody sees something different. And the winner of the People's Choice Award, the name of the painting is, by the way, La Traverse des Cerfs Volants, and it's Sylvie Adams.
Part of the competition because for me the cause was very important. I have an uncle who had Alzheimer and it was very hard on everyone in the family. Well, the first reaction was, wow, the competition's going to be stiff tonight. And it's always nice to see your artwork displayed on the wall. It's a change from the studio where it's kind of piled up and put everywhere, and to have it displayed and put in at its advantage is something that's really nice to see.
I just wanted to quickly say that we are so proud to be part of this wonderful event that Marina and this whole team have put together. I've been stunned by the talent in the room. We at Mountain Lake PBS are proud to be Montreal's PBS station, and we're proud to be here in this beautiful location. Thank you for letting us be a part of it.
Taking care of somebody who has Alzheimer's is very much the same as putting on an event. It's a life of having people be part of what you're doing. Because when you have Alzheimer's, it isn't one person who's taking care of you. It's your entire family and your friends. And something like this is just a small drop in the bucket to the time and energy it takes to deal with somebody who is living with Alzheimer's. So I thank everybody who is here and part of this project and realizing the importance of art-based programs for people who are living with Alzheimer's. So thank you guys.
One of the main reasons why I continue, and people ask me all the time, why do you do the brush off and why do you continue doing it? It was marrying my love of the art world and now helping a cause that mattered so much to me, bridging the two together. Art and art therapy and the artists, it was great. But I continue to do it because now as I see the results and the awareness that this project is bringing to light, I can't help but continue. I wanted to take what I know, and that is art, and find a way to make people who are presently living with Alzheimer's have a better life. It isn't just solving or the research, but it's what do we do with everybody every day who's living with Alzheimer's? How do we make their life better? This is one way that I can help, by bringing them art and art projects.
The Brush Off Project on Mountain Lake Journal is brought to you by Alan and Carrie Lantier, proud supporters of Mountain Lake PBS, the Brush Off Project, and Alzheimer's Quality of Life projects.